Welcome to video PN2. This will be from lesson 1, example 2, coins. Coins have two sides, heads and tails. We won't talk about the case where they land on their edge. All right, there's two parts. Part A, you toss a coin twice, find the probability of getting heads on both tosses. Later on we'll find a way to do it easier, but for now we're going to learn how to make a list. So let's make a list of all the possible outcomes. It could be heads followed by heads, heads followed by tails, tails followed by heads, or tails followed by tails. You want to be systematic in the way that you make your list so you're complete. Okay, so those are the four possible outcomes. And they want to know what's the probability of getting heads on both tosses. Well, there's one successful outcome out of four total outcomes. So the answer is 1 over 4. Okay, part B. We toss a coin 3 times. We want to find the probability of at least 2 tails. That means 2 tails or greater. In this case, 2 tails or 3 tails. Okay, let's make our list. Again, let's be systematic. Heads, heads, heads. So I try to make heads be dominant. Heads, heads, tails. Heads, tails, heads. Heads, tails, tails. So notice I basically have this copy down here with heads first. Now I'll just make the first toss be tails and copy that. I'll put it to the side. Tails, heads, heads. Tails, heads, tails. Tails, tails, heads. Tails, tails, tails. Okay, so that's my list. It has 8 possible outcomes. Little trick, toss a coin twice. 2 squared. 3 times 2 cubed is 8. If we're going to toss it 4 times, 2 to the 4th, there'd be 16. Okay, so let's finish the problem. At least 2 tails. This has 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 3 tails, which is at least 2 tails. So success out of total. 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 8. Reduce that to 1/2. And there you have it. How to use coins to figure out different probability problems.